Hi everyone, it's Nikki here. Now I'm doing something a little bit different for a vlog today. I'm going to be singing you a song. As such, I thought it would be worthwhile just filming a quick little introduction first, just so you know what this is all about. So for those who don't know me, who are just coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Nikki. I am a qualified freelance editor and I'm also a published author. Here on my vlog you'll find me talking about all the things I love, obviously work-related stuff, so writing, editing, books of course, and also a lot of my other interests such as theatre, film, etc. And music, obviously, as this video will suggest. Now, this video came about because I was thinking about my editing vlog series, Ask an Editor, and I was just jotting down a few ideas about some of the common writing things I see as I'm editing prose that might be worth making a video about, just to elaborate on how to avoid doing things, why they're bad, what you should do instead. And as I was writing this list, one of my other interests came into my mind, which is of course theatre and music, in particular operettas. And the reason this occurred to me was because I noticed this list in front of me and it made me think of the song I've Got a Little List from Gilbert and Sullivan's The Mikado. For those of you who aren't familiar with this show, at this point in the plot, Coco, the Lord High Executioner, is addressing all the citizens of Titipu, and he's telling them that, you know, he's taking his job seriously and he's got this list written out of all the people he thinks deserve to be executed when the occasion calls for it. And it just occurred to me that this would be a really awesome song to put some of these editing thoughts into. Whenever this show is put on stage, this song is usually updated with the lyrics reflecting current celebrity figures or things going on in the news. It's also out of copyright, which means I can make this little parody for you without any worries about that. I mean, I'm not going to be using a backing track, I'm just going to sing. So it's just the melody and my altered lyrics. So I won't waffle on for too much longer before I get onto the song, but I won't film an end to the video because I'm just going to do a few takes of the song now till I find the best one to splice on to this little bit of footage. So I'll just say now, if you love the song, do put me a comment below. If you want to suggest some of your own lyrics, is there something in terms of editing that I've missed that you think I should have included somewhere in the song? Do add that below as well. This is not intended to offend anyone. If you're a writer who uses some of these things, please don't be offended. It's just for fun, and I hope you all enjoy it, just to make a change from all the serious editing videos I film where I'm sort of talking about working with your editors, you know, how to do this, how to do that. I thought just something light-hearted, just to break things up a little bit. So without any further ado, here is I've Got a Little List, an editor's parody. As someday it may happen that an editor must be hired, I've got a little list, I've got a little list of naughty writing habits that ought to be retired and which never would be missed, they never would be missed, like those adverbs dangling from the end of every dialogue tag. One or two are fine, but any more and you'll look bad, or tabs indenting paragraphs that cause formatting woes. Double spaces between sentences, those really have to go. And all those words repetitive on which some still insist, they'd none of them be missed, they'd none of them be missed. I've got them on the list, I've got them on the list, and they'll none of them be missed, they'll none of them be missed. There's the overuse of epithets instead of people's names. I'm sure you get the gist, I've got that on the list. And the damned annoying characters who smile on every page, they never would be missed, they never would be missed. There's very little really quite and fillers of all kinds, and purple prose in sex scenes describing people's groins, plus confusion between words like loath and loathe and there, and too much info dumping which leaves me pulling out my hair, and saying literally when it's meant figuratively, that never would be missed. I'm sure it won't be missed. I've got them on the list, I've got them on the list, and I don't think they'll be missed. I'm sure they'll not be missed. There's prose that's too poetical, or some that's just too dry, and those serial metaphorists, I've got them on the list. Or complex slang and cliches and jargons of all kind, They never would be missed, they'd none of them be missed. And the pushing of a message that leaves the plot behind, or characters one-dimensional with motives undefined, or sentences which really should read whom instead of who. But the note of any other foibles I'll leave up to you. It really doesn't matter what you put upon the list, for they'd none of them be missed, they'd none of them be missed. I have put them on the list, I have put them on the list, and they'll none of them be missed, they'll none of them be missed.